Government's high-power committee inspects border pillar number 81. Unhappy at the response of the inspection team, irate villagers warned of installing the border pillar in the middle of the village. AISF Manipur State Council holds discussion meet on Manipur University crisis. Retired Professor Naram Joy Kumar says VC of the university should accept dissension against him. ATSUM holds one-day awareness cum orientation program on constitutional rights of the scheduled tribes in India, urges NCST not to include Meitei or Meitei community in the ST list. And Swachh Bharat mission fails in Quairamban market as the backyard of Purana Kaital becomes a public toilet. Hello and welcome to Impact News. You're watching Primetime English News and I'm Premi Tanjam bringing you the top stories. Government's high-power committee led by Revenue Minister Karam Shyam closely inspected the disputed border pillar number 81 in Kuatha Kunau at the Indo-Myanmar border today. Irate villagers in grievous discontentment at the response of the inspection team warned of removing border pillar number 81 and to install it in the middle of the village and to let Myanmar encroach the place. During the visit, Minister Karam Shyam inquired the village secretary when the border pillar was installed, to which the chairman responded that it was already there since a long time. Minister Litpao Haukip and Kaishi, Deputy Speaker Robindro, MLAs Dingo Satyabrata, D. Korungthang, Special Secretary Home, DC Technopal, SP Technopal and members of IGR South were present during the inspection. Speaking on the sidelines, Minister Karam Shyam said the sole purpose of the inspection was to survey the site and that he cannot give any comment as of now as the issue is a complicated one. He said a written application was submitted in 2012 to the then Congress government to undertake border fencing project. However, it was halted due to some controversy. Minister Karam Shyam also said there are documents stating that the area was surveyed in 1967, after which the border pillar was installed in 1970. The minister said an in-depth report on the issue will be submitted to the government, after which it will come to an appropriate resolution.
The border issue is Manipur Praja gi yamna concern hoiba adi Manipur gi praja khuding maksi Manipur Himalaya baksi aduki matik nungsiba adugi matakta adi Bharat ki manung chanba state hoibanina adi Bharat ki lam masen ama bhoba mangba yaroi haibogi wakalonda Manipur gi praja gi pungning gi hul phawriba mayam adugi matakta CSO adi voluntary organization sing aduga honorable MLA sing concern mayam amana adi Manipur gi boundary da border pillar si manung chanai yungsalai haibagi matang sida high power committee gi chairman namo oina ai sama Manipur sarkar na sembiba committee gi chairman honorable chief minister gi yathang matung ina border pillar sida satlaga adi asingba ma fact finding report si Manipur sarkar gi tarapta pikhalu aduga sabsaba report tu gi matung ina sarkar na warep ama lauraga Manipur gi praja gi interest da thabak tausi taugadabani haibagi madugi the willuda akoi mafam state sport da lakchabani
hoji Burma gi kundung haru misina moi labor farm da wi labor farm da wisida masidi ko thagi lamni go haina thambirma mafam ado yenglaga hoji ki pillar se asem khangni na haijabani adu hairiba hana yunglimga 1969 70 yung pillar sina asina asigakte yenga photo ka kwa chabaja ko penjade hairiba jaga asum mafam se chase chalo yengmina sa chukya yabidre masi ipose amona to bidana ba kana kumala agasu asigumana photo ka lo chakadu kana sun la pirgano jai.
All India Students Federation AISF Manipur State Council held a discussion meet at Manipur Press Club today in relation to the ongoing upheavals at Manipur University. Presiding the discussion made retired Professor Naram Joy Kumar called on to settle the burning issue of Manipur University without further delay. He asserted there must be a strong reason to justify the strong allegations made against Vice-Chancellor Professor Adhya Prasad Pandey by the students, teachers and other student organizations and urged the VC to comply to their demands. He maintained that Manipur University plays a significant role in molding the future of the state and that perpetual chaos in the university will lead to complete dissemination of the society. Expressing discontentment at the lack of response from the state and the central government on the matter, the retired professor reiterated that silence will not solve the prevailing issue. Academicians, students and representatives of various organizations of the state took part in the discussion meet and expressed their opinion. They asserted that the prolonged issue at the university is affecting the students' career lives and hence urged the government and relevant authorities to oust the VC from his post and resolve the crisis at the earliest.
Manipur si Bharat magi role si karino habi question je yam chaun hangbagi masak lai khal aduna masigumba yam negative attitude ama laktana ba hona hanba se ngasage aba central government da lebiriba state government da lebiriba administration pubiriba singsu masida yamna sengna koi kok thada ba dakar oi numit kuntha mani ni suru phawda karin to yeng da satri career mangi whole functionary prong failure loi failure si bawda akhoi de tumin sum lai ni akhoi gi daita na tin haiba taraga de in all respect the madi koi aran bane na loya I wakhandari state government na magi directly dil to dra phawda state government ga chabu role lai at the same time state government jo jiti central government ga politically same oibadina amana am haibal tana garin ju khal ai personal opinion di Manipur university shape tausi haiba taraga di the only means the sidal leriba khoi gi phatab element singa se masi remove to hunbagi tangai phadaba lai.
All Tribal Students Union Manipur Atsum held a one-day awareness cum orientation program on constitutional rights of the scheduled tribes in India Tribal Research Institute in Chiang Mai Rong today. Speaking on the occasion, Tribunal General of All Tribal Students Union Manipur Atsum, Joseph Mar, drew attention of the Vice Chairperson of National Commission for Scheduled Tribes and CST, Anasuya Wikena, by stating that efforts by Meitei or Meitei community to enlist themselves in the scheduled tribe list is highly condemned. He said inclusion of Meitei or Meitei community in the scheduled tribe list will bring immense loss to communities already enlisted as STs in the state. Joseph Mar reiterated that Atsum highly condemns Meitei or Meitei community or any other community trying to enlist in the scheduled tribe list. Speaking at the awareness program, Vice Chairperson and CST Anasuya Wiki said the inclusion of Meitei or Meitei community in the scheduled tribe list should be recommended first by the state government to the center, after which it will be sent to the National Commission for Scheduled Tribe, and it involves a long procedure. She said if the recommendation is rejected by the commission, the central government cannot approve it. Anasuya stressed the need to protect the rights of the scheduled tribes. The Vice Chairperson asserted that the NCST is a powerful commission for safeguarding the constitutional rights of the scheduled tribes. Director Tribal Affairs and Health Joseph Paulin, Chairman, Manipur State Commission for Scheduled Tribe, R.H. Gonmai, and leaders of various communities attended the program.
Recommendation state government के through as a center government और center government के recommendation के बाद एज ए कमीशन नेशनल हमारा शेड्यूल ट्राइब्स का जो कमीशन है एज ए हम लोगों के पास इसके लिए रिकमेंडेशन का कि ये प्रॉब्लम यहाँ पर है उसका ये गवर्नमेंट के लिए ये राइट्स वहाँ के लोगों के लिए अलग अलग चाहे जो भी है तो उसके आधार पर ही वो तमाम सारी चीज़ों का आपके यहाँ वो राइट्स मिल पाएगा जो राइट्स के लिए आप लोगों ने लड़ाई लड़ रहे हैं अभी भी प्रॉब्लम्स हैं.
The statewide indefinite ban called by Joint Tribal Students Union against failing to include lecturers for tribal dialects in the recent recruitment notification issued by the Directorate of Education S for recruitment of 409 lecturers into higher secondary schools affected normal lives in the hill districts, even though the ban has failed to create much impact in the Valley district of the state. Volunteers of Thadao Students Association, Chandal Technopal branch burnt up tires and blocked Imphal More Road, National Highway 102 at Sinam in support of the ban. The road blockage greatly affected Indo-Myanmar border trade in More. Speaking to media persons, General Secretary of Thadao Students Association, Chandal Technopal branch, Leland Haukip strongly condemned the government of Manipur for excluding posts for tribal dialect lecturers in the recent recruitment notification. He asserted that the ban will continue until and unless their demand is met.
Manipur government na lecturer post logani hai na high the huju single even one person also huji pha moina lecture post pi de bagi khoi tribal student join toraga asigi ngalak si bansi to bane athua matam da government na lecture post hi recruit to biro todri pha khoi da si bansi su bleb roi phangdri pha khoi to guni hai si khoi nga si hai tho.
The third memorial observance of late Sapamcha Robin Hood, the torchbearer who laid down his lives in the People's Movement for Protection of the Indigenous Inhabitants of the state, will be held on July 8. JCLPS has appealed to everyone irrespective of any community to attend the event. Addressing media persons at Konjeng Hazari Laikai, convener of Joint Committee on Inner Line Permit System, Arjun Telhaiba said the memorial observance will begin with Pena Yakai Rule at a watching at 8:30 in the morning. He urged the Joint Tribal Students Union to relax the statewide ban which began this morning for the event. He also urged to all the organizations not to call any band or general strike in view of the memorial observance. Speaking further, Arjun lauded the government's initiative to introduce a bill in the upcoming assembly session for protection of the indigenous inhabitants of the state. He said members of JCILPS and all stakeholders for both the hills and valley were intimated on the details of the soon-to-be introduced bill, and all the stakeholders gave their opinion. He said a final discussion on the bill will be held on July 10th, including all the stakeholders, after which the government will be intimated on the same. He affirmed that all the stakeholders of both the hills and the valley are harmoniously on the same line regarding the bill. The convener of JCRP's want of intense mass movement if the government goes against the wishes of the people.
Ngarang dagi hauna lup kharana Manipur ban kauriba amadi makhatana tarik Nepal asimakta ban kauge haina khandana leiba kana gum yaubiragadi nongan mapung taruk swai dagi haurakanda numit nek sangdi faubudi ban se komthok pinabagi damakta aikoi appeal tawjari tarik 10 dadi government pini bill aduda stakeholders sing ya pam mawongda semdok ba hapsan bagi wafam sa tarik 10 dadi soidana mage khoi final oigadoine abgo oirakhanda government da koi report pisilani asi film sida koi miyam ya pam oire miyam pam posit in view to view government is miyam pam tawni hari banina singmi tam punam na yaba tawni hari ni and miyam pam to do taragadi madu kanaroi ehu lakani adina maram morkan miyam pam to view hadna koina that change the yanagi policy akoi evening to makto bi ai or 11 bi ai koi sami tokselani
Thangmaiban United Club TUC carried out cleanliness drive ahead of the third memorial observance of late Sapamcha Robin Hood at a watching today. Taking part in the event, MLA Thangmaiban KH Joy Kishan drew the attention of the government to build a memorial shrine for Sapamcha Robin Hood, much like the ones constructed for those from Churachandpur who died in the ILP movement. He is sure of taking up the matter in the upcoming assembly session. Vice President of TUC El Pratap said the cleanliness drive was carried out to make the site neat and clean for the day and for the convenience of the people coming to attend the memorial observance.
Maduga manana people mother siropin good samsel labadi ILP movement asi lairiba sarkasina su teres lawi shogali ai se takani natraga howo to da karigumba laigitaba kangbu mudana henna importance piraga hojik ek asi chatna nanba honabada thawai thag bisi mongom sinda huntu oga thambai mong leibse masima nuaite chatra oriba mahakna thawai thadana akoi myam thawa mi chak ogibse masigi mofamse na thairan tamba patte lakadoriba assembly sida house ta myam no manaraga magi khum sisu hena mapung phaba koi Manipur goiba tourism sport onthoga Manipur lairiba praja myam khudimangna tungda ai thawai se masidagi imalai bang hena lui ai iramdan lui habse masigi khum oinaba akoi punimu tamseninga oinaba akoi punimu akoi iramdam kannaba thawai katokbo honaba adu mafam hen chai.
Health Minister L. Jantakumar has assured that a vision of flying doctors and air ambulance in the state will soon be a reality by this year. The Health Minister made a statement during his visit in Ukhrul district for inaugurating the newly constructed primary health sub-center of Ngainga village and also to lay the foundation stone for the construction of a community health center of Somdal village. Minister Jantakumar asserted that the air ambulance service will be able to bridge the gap between doctors and people in the hilly and remote areas. He maintained that the health department aims to utilize helicopter facility to bring super specialist doctors in remote areas and provide medical treatment and even conduct medical operations. Minister Jayanta Kumar gave the assurance to put in best efforts to fill up any legs in the health sector of Ukhrul district by providing all the necessary medical infrastructure in consultation with the Chief Medical Officer and Medical Superintendent of the district. The Health Minister further assured that the government is putting all out efforts to make available adequate primary health centers, primary health sub-centers and community health centers in the district.
Service 2 or 3 years, I only service to they own no I know Jagam, they told my church and Navi Wakalo, they brought my Kulbapto in the Babdakali. Panama Koino Huna Zaragasu, people's participation, people's blessing out the day, Mongolo. And if our MOs, medical officers, and our nurses, my professional money sincere or Dragadi, Kanaro. I am posting to meet the requirements of the local people. But the period, the transport at Kelly, Mother, the other Jagata service of William. Masabasa Jagata posting telling the one doctor Sindo, I know I'm going to suspend the negation. But I could say, I get sacrifice to one, what can say. But in my image,
Speaking exclusively to media persons, CMO of Ukhrul district, Dr. A.S. Kaparing lamented that majority of the PHC and PHSC in Ukhrul district are non-functional. He expressed that inconveniences are being faced by the people due to the incomplete infrastructure of primary health centers and primary health sub-centers entrusted by the government. Speaking further, he also highlighted the lack of proper roadways served hindrance in providing necessary healthcare facility to people in the interior villages of the district. He stressed the need to maintain proper roadways as well as ambulance service to facilitate health care opportunities. The CMO urged relevant authorities to do the needful.
Service 2 or 3 years, I only service to they own no I Jagam, they told my church and Navi Wakalo, they brought my Kulbapto in the Babdakali. Panama Koino Huna Zaragasu, people's participation, people's blessing out the day, Mongolo. And if our MOs, medical officers, and our nurses, my professional money sincere or Dragadi, Kanaro.
Infrastructure Sembasi, Nungai Watley. Latrine Semraga, septic tank Yauramde, building Hiraga incompleted Hambirame, CMO Moina, Equina di Equato Pomgrishu, Late Equato Bongamde, Adu CD, higher level digi, Chief Minister level, Hashira Minister level, Hashira, Works Hashira, Yangshin Bibam Mokoina, Tabak Shuba Shubudo, Yampachana. Yam finishing touch lane and lotion birdi, echo nursing or snow echo staffing. No one chalaga do the occupied to Bayagani. When a health system she developed to big have the echo center sing the ambulance kumba, Marankaina later bisi, motivation crande, Angang Pokraga Horen, bleeding the already guide referred to Guni, ambulance later the echo gramine Putokani, Sigi apprehension leaves the Tabak the discourage crale, Adushu, and a Kanmadi Shodana, government singna, ambulance kumba tuna pro pigini.
A team of delegates including Art and Culture Minister L. Jayanta Kumar and MLA Chingai constituency Kashim Washum has closely inspected Ringway village, also popularly known as Hollywood of Tangkhul in Ukhrul district today. Espousing integration in the state through the medium of films, the inspection was reportedly conducted to serve a suitable site for construction of cultural complex, museum and films and television institute branch in Ukhrul district. The delegates comprise of Art and Culture Director Shivdas Sharma, Director of Manipur Films and Television Institute Professor Nilotpal Majumdar, Directress Tonthoile Shangthim, and members of various civil society organizations. The team interacted with many film enthusiasts of the village and discussed on how to enhance community representations of bringing unity and integrity.
Local people are talented. Museum, cultural complex, and film city or film institute. Karawadi we have again have Madugi funds Kamjang the lam Karawadi water body labor,
degi scenic beauty ka dawe lege lo madu han to bagi han process ne koi ki se like sanabati lai tamilong lai degi chandel loi lai ko imphal legi su nakpa the whole tangkul community ukul district lai se sina kama to get digital film no man ngau je base ko for the last so many years ngau chen lakpa 50 60 digital films puto ki bele se de lai masli je even ukul district manung da si tongo na daga rangwei na ha bele se mase Hollywood of tangkul hai ko and series da koi na kari if we can give something else arts and culture department na government mode se la koi kari ka pi bangam darge de simply they will be happy.
The Agriculture Department has announced that the department will undertake all the responsibility of transporting urea with the objective of curbing the rise in price of urea sold by private dealers in the state. Director of Agriculture Department, P. Rajendra, appealed to all farmers to buy urea at MRP prices from the Directorate Office of Agriculture in Sanjentong and District Agriculture Offices. Speaking to media persons at the Director's office today, Rajendra maintained that his office had received many complaints regarding hike in price of urea sold by many private dealers. He also reminded that he, along with Additional Chief Secretary Letkojin Hauke, paid surprise visit at private urea dealers in Kakching, Thaubal and Bishnupur districts and found the complaints to be true. Speaking further, he also mentioned that some dealers are selling a 45 kg bag of urea with an MRP of 266 rupees at 500 rupees. He affirmed that the decision to supervise the transportation of urea was resolved after an intensive discussion with the Chief Minister at the Agriculture Minister. Director P. Rajendra assured to all the farmers in the state that there will be no shortage of urea this year. He also stated that the centre has approved to provide 5 metric tons over and above the required 15 metric tons of urea for the state.
Lomi is now sing Hojiki problem, Maman Hangapi problem. Complain by the Yam Taureko, Masi complains Kokra Kong with the Makta Lomi is now retail Lobi the Waragadi. Hojiki district agriculture assessing office, Lomi is now sing hygienic Masi retail, the Masam said the Galabi, Labi Pangre, the Makta, Mamal Ahenma Mandura, Moinaman Henry Wally, Lobi Ruranu, district agriculture office is a Piro, Natragana, district agriculture, Director of Pistol, Perican, Director of Pistol, Negi Lobi Rusin. Tobal district, Bishnupur district in Paris West. Racing district mayam si Salakanda, retail gidi Pangna Maduke, with the Bamana Tore, Adan Magic Awa Basima and Henry Lovi.
The 11th state-level Pineapple Buyer and Seller Meet Cum Youth Festival is all to be set launch at Thambal New Market in Andhra constituency from 14 July till 19 July. Organizing Committee of the Festival Development Organization Andhra Kendra has appealed to all organizations to refrain from bans and blockages during the 6 days festival. Addressing media persons at Manipur Press Club, General Secretary of the organization, L. Dojendra said the objective of holding Pineapple Festival every year is to promote and encourage all pineapple farmers in the state. He also stated that Miss Pineapple Beauty pageant will be conducted during the Pineapple Festival. Dojendra appealed to all the people of the state to participate in the festival in order to make it a grand success.
Manipur civil organization tongan ba sangstan bai pumna mangna hairiba July 13 dagina 18 hawbasigi manungda kanagumba kanagumbi pumna mangna ban blockade amadi thoningda thodok kayama thohan bidana bagidamakta development organization andro kendragi maike dagi miyamgi mafamda appeal asima khaktang tawjari masi yam sengna haijarakanda aikogi kihombu thariba lomi singbu Pungning Tawat Jaboina, a good development organization, Sinan say he couldn't get Leptana, Pangtok Charakpa, Pineapple Festival Asida, Kuilamdam Sida Library by Isil now Pai Pumamana, Saruksu Yabi.
People's Resorts Development Association PRD at Bishnupur in collaboration with Indo Global Social Service Society IGSSS organized a one-day training program on cultivation of mushroom at Ishok Makha. The training program was organized under awareness programs and trainings on the National Mission for Sustainable Agriculture, National Livelihoods Mission, National Organic Mission, National Livestock Mission, National Biodiversity Mission, MGNRG program. Assistant Secretary of PRDA Dr. Huidrom Roman launched a training program where resource person, agriculture consultant Moirangthem Wilkie spoke at length on the subject. Altogether 30 persons from Ishok, including both men and women, participated in the training program. Thongju Kendra Green Revolution Apun Balup under the sponsorship of Manipur Organic Mission Agency MOMA held a one-day training program on organic farming at Thongju Part 2, Pehijel Tun Makha Maibi Lampak Community Hall today. Various subject experts, including Project Director K. Devadatta, spoke at length on many topics related to organic farming. He also stated that MoMA has provided trainings and awareness to 5,000 farmers during the first phase of the project in 2016. In the second phase, with the approval of the Ministry of Agriculture and Farmers Welfare Government of India, MoMA aims to provide training to 2,500 farmers for 7,500 hectares of land. He maintained that in the first phase, the awareness program will launch in many hilly areas. The project director further assured of undertaking the training programs on organic farming in other parts of the valley.
Mathangi lakadoriba phase 2 haina Ministry of Agriculture and Farmers Welfare Government of India na aya peruktuna koina paikakadoriba si apunba Manipur gi 7,500 hectare ni masida ekoina tampaki oina Lomi lising ani changa yauri haiba lomi lising ani changa si da ekoi hana yaudaba mafam singdu khallaga khudong chaba aduga hena phagadoba farmer sing su thawai yauba aduma mafam singdu khallaga ekoina mafam sing si awareness hana piraga haiba thabak si paikhalhanaba ekoi sem sajabani.
A team of commando dedicated force of the Manipur police conducted cordon and search operations at various places in Taukumjang, Nungba and None in relation to the unfortunate incident where a 35-year-old woman, Lansintui Gaume, was shot to death by a group of unidentified armed militants on the 27th of June. 12 teams under supervision of Officer-in-Charge Commando Dedicated Force Inspector James Tangal are currently conducting the operation at Nungba. And at None, 9 teams under the supervision of Co-in-Charge Additional SP and Madhunimai are proceeding the operations at present. The operation aims to weed out all armed militants residing in Nungba and None. However, no arrests have been made so far. Prescribed Outfit Alliance of Socialist Unity, Kangleipak Asuk has expressed apprehension at the increasing number of arrests made by Manipur police of suspicious Muslim individuals who entered the state illegally. Chairman of the group and Okin and Vice Chairman KSH Laba Meitei in a press release questioned the motive of certain Meitei Pangals who were involved in trafficking the outsiders into the state. They stressed the need to impart awareness to all the Muslim brothers in the state to refrain from such misconducts in the future. They also appealed to all Meitei Pangal to safeguard their ethnic identity and protect the state from further disintegration. On that note, it's time for a small commercial break. After the break, we bring you exclusive report on the backyard of Purana Market becoming an open defecation zone. And keep watching Impact News. Welcome back after the break. You're watching Primetime English News. The western part of Purana Market has become a public urination and defecation zone. Vendors and commuters lamented that the indifference of the Chief Minister and the Mahood Minister contributed to the deplorable condition. Impact News reporter Ketrium Premchan and camera person Irom Naucha brings you an exclusive report in this regard.
Open defecation along Numbul river banks has not only polluted the river but has caused major inconvenience to the passers-by. People are repulsed to pass by Naganala situated behind Kwanaman Market as disgusting place littered with feces, not to forget the disgusting sight of people urinating out in the open. Market vendors and shoppers have to bear the brunt of foul smell from the stagnant liquid and solid waste in the area. Shopkeepers are in apprehension that various diseases might break out due to the pollution.
Si dukan je hauji heliba dukan je khoina masi lilam laudai sarupudi public ki oina se men gi women gi thak makha akoi sula on thok piro haijabani.
Ngari vendors behind Purana Market were earlier assured by Mahood Minister Syam Kumar to turn the extra stall in the market into a public toilet. However, the assurance has not materialized yet as no actions are taken till that.
Masi je sula on thok pirani hairame amaning ji jo akoi hanagum phatok pirani hairame adu hauji phok difang dawra leire adu akoi ji sabana ngai maning thongna om chu phate.
Shopkeepers also lamented that with the construction of the market, one side of their shops which used to be open earlier are now are blocked, hindering their business transactions. They said the Chief Minister was approached on Miyamgi Numit to enable them to open their shops both sides as it used to be earlier. Though the Chief Minister gave assurance to look into the matter, complaints are no actions are taken till that to improve their situation.
Akoi miyamgi numise 2017 da unagibani fine se numini chat tumthan ba yaro en haibigi akoi sungu chahim phajala bani adu akoi ji sabana ngai maning thongnaom chu phate akoi gi yoliba poche traditional food ngari ngata ngamulero fungus ka ba pon ngaktani na madu maning go phata bani na fulbai phun ngakta ungaga leira bani adu ga hojik se mu kamai tawge da star sarakani haire akoi masai sida kari gumba phiabi gate kari gumba lakwa mai hong langpok tawro akoi yaro idori ni traffic jam oidori ni akoi festival kari gumba lakwa matamda
Swachh Bharat mission has evidently failed in Kwaraman market, keeping into account its pathetic condition. It is high time for the government and relevant authorities to undertake adequate measures without further delay. With camera person Irom Nausa, this is Khetramayum Premchan, Impact News, Imphal.
People's states sit in at Moirang Okshongbung Laikai in Bishnupur district condemning the brutal killing of a 68-year-old woman from the Laikai who was set ablaze. It may be mentioned that Kiam Ongbi Ibemhal Devi was killed in a very suspicious manner in the absence of her family members yesterday in the afternoon. JAC against the killing of Sirimati Kiam Ongbi Ibemhal Devi was formed during the sit-in. Protesters also took out the rally demanding justice for the deceased from Moirang Okshongbung Laikai Mandop to Moirang police station. Jawahar Navodaya Vidyalaya Imphal East Yaralpat Alumni Association will hold a mass rally on July 8 in demand for investigation and probe into the death of late Ningthaujam Jugeshwar, who died following an unfortunate hit-and-run incident. Addressing media persons at Manipur Press Club today, Secretary of the Association, Thingbaicham Shashikumar, said the rally will commence from Chingmairong Mamang Community Hall and conclude at the victim's residence in Kurai, Thongam, Laikai. Shashikumar appealed to the members of the JAC formed against the incident and the public to participate in the rally. He also urged relevant authorities to expedite in bringing justice to the deceased.
Lagliba July Gitang, Nipan, Nongajing Numit Asida Alumni Association, JNB Yaralpat Amadi, JNB Alumni Association, Manipur, Anipuna Sinjaduna, Singmerong Mamang Laikai, Community Hall Dagi, Laikidraba, Asigi, Sangai Pauba, Ayuki Pungtara Matamda, Wakat Kongsat Amaga, Sachagani, Kongsat Asida Manipur Leriba, JNB the Tamlakiba, Mayroi Singh, Amadi, Lebak Miamna Saruk, Yabio Haina Koina, Mediagi Tonga, Pausinjari. Generally, Gari Tawi riba musing ado government na yar two matamda Pabidona Mam Lebak Miam the punishment of punishment to PBO Lagliba July.
The HSLC Compartmental Examination 2018 will be held on Wednesday, July 18. Boston in a press release informed that examination centers will be notified in a couple of days and admit cards will be available through schools concerned from July 7th. Head of Department of Human Rights at Schooler Women's College, Dr. Laitoncha Muhindru, has been invited for the 25th IPSA World Congress of Political Science to be held at Brisbane, Australia from July 21st to 25th. International Political Science Association IPSA Canada is organizing the Congress on the theme Borders and Margins. The Congress is held every 2 years in many countries where many academicians and political scientists gather to discuss different issues of political science, human rights, international relations, public administration and other social issues. AMSU Urembam branch in a press release informed that a felicitation program for all meritorious students of Konthaujam constituency in the recent board examinations conducted by BOSIM, COSIM and CBSE will be held at recent high secondary school Sagol Tongba on 20th July. All the students who scored 65% in the science stream, 60% in arts and commerce stream and 75% for CBSE are informed to submit relevant documents to the recent higher secondary school before the 17th of July. The 5 days ongoing documentary project development and script writing workshop entitled Documenter Imphal concluded at the auditorium of Imphal Manipur State Film Development Society today. The workshop was organized by MSFDS, in collaboration with Documentary Resource Initiative Kolkata and Television and Cine Foundation Manipur. President of Television and Cine Foundation, Ronald Haubam, stated that the workshop was held to bring a platform for documentary films. 27 participants took part in the third edition of the workshop. Renowned documentary filmmakers from Mumbai and Kolkata mentored the participants. The workshop, which incepted in 2014, is held every 2 years, attended by many participants from the Northeast states. Certificates were distributed to the participants at the valedictory program. Directorate of Veterinary and Animal Husbandry Service, in a press release, notified that the results for the selection of candidates for undergoing 5 years BVSC and 8 degree course for academic session 2018-19 has been declared. Details may be obtained from the notice board of the Directorate at Sanjentong or from the website www.vetimanipur.nic.in. The press release further informed all the selected candidates to attend counselling on July 9th at 11 a.m. Directorate Fisheries Manipur, in a press release, also notified that results of the entrance tests for the 4 years degree course of Bachelor of Fisheries Science for academic session 2018-19, which was conducted on July 4th, has been declared. MLA of Kasamtong Assembly Constituency and Health Minister of the State L. Jentakumar today distributed 4 septic tanks to the beneficiaries of Kasamtong Constituency Ward Number 9 who has no proper toilet facilities at home. Speaking in relation to the distribution program, the minister maintained that the septic tanks were distributed to the selected beneficiaries of Ward Number 9 in Kasamtong Constituency in the first phase, and further assured of distributing more septic tanks to other beneficiaries of the constituency. He also stressed the importance of maintaining a hygienic lifestyle to ensure a healthy society.
Toilets are more than Aduna Maramodana, free sanitation at the Madugi Kalusanga program. Bar Sakargi, the Gis, Gami, Chatazaragasu, Yokshin Mangam, the Bahaitai. Chizagasing. The Masi, Watki, a Kogi councillor, a local MLA, Amasung. Mayamgi, a quick ward, Sigi, Sigi, Yaragadisi, Matang Pangsi, had an aquay, a street of Wena, Mima, dinner Tarabo, Capasto, but septic tank, Konapuragalaga, but installed over and having Matuki, Port Unico activities.
A new marketing company under the banner HEI Marketing Service was launched at New Chekon today. Founder of the company, Laishram Iroj, stated that the company was established with an aim to create employment opportunities for all the educated youths of the state. He said the value of handicraft products locally woven by the women folk continue to remain undeteriorated due to lack of proper market to sell the finished products. Speaking further, he maintained that the main objective of his company is to facilitate women weavers of the state by ensuring a proper market to sell their products. Iroj urged all the youths in the state to create self-employment opportunities instead of idly waiting for government jobs. General Secretary in charge of AMFA, in a press release, informed that the 22nd Sub-Junior Boys Inter-District Football Tournament under the aegis of All Manipur Football Association will kick off at Kumanlampa Artificial Turf Ground on July 8. Participants in the tournament are divided into 2 groups. Group A, comprising of DSA Churachandpur Imphal West District Football Association and DSA Kakching, while in Group B, comprises of DSA Chandal Imphal East District Football Association and DSA Bishnupur. Meanwhile, Imphal West District Football Association has selected 20 players for the tournament. P. Surchan has been assigned as manager and M. Devin as the coach of the team. Manipur Badminton Association, in a press release, invited application for the post of coach for Manipur Badminton Association Senior and Mini Badminton. The press release informed all state badminton coaches, side badminton coaches including senior players to avail application forms for the same from the association's office between 7 July up to 10 July. And before we end the bulletin, let's take a look at the headlines once again. Government's High Power Committee inspects border pillar number 81. Unhappy at the response of the inspection team, irate villagers' want of installing the border pillar in the middle of the village. AISF Manipur State Council holds discussion meet on Manipur University crisis. Retired Professor Naurem Joykumar says Vice Chancellor of the university should accept dissension against him. Assam holds one-day awareness cum orientation program on constitutional rights of the scheduled tribes in India, urges NCST not to include Meitei or Meitei community in the scheduled tribe list. And Swachh Bharat mission fails in Khairamban market as the backyard of Purana Kaital becomes a public toilet.